We'll call the regular meeting of the Nome Economic Development Authority for Tuesday, August 13th, 2019, 8 a.m. to order. First item on the agenda is roll call. We do have a quorum, so we'll go on to item number 2, approve the minutes of the last meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on any? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item number 3, administrative activities for July 2019. Heather?
Right, good morning. I just wanted to point out a couple highlights under the public housing report. Note there is an operating fund lawsuit update. In June, the clerk of the court entered a judgment for the plaintiffs for over $132 million, and the government now has until August 26th to file an appeal. So hopefully next month I'll have an update for you on, either we're moving forward and we'll be getting our payment, or if the government appeals, then we'll wait again. So things seem to be moving a little bit with that lawsuit. And then also note under the Homebuyer Assistance loan program, we received and approved 5 new applications during the month of July. To date, 3 loans have been paid out. I have 1 closing later this month, and 2 that have been approved for loans are still house hunting. So we'll see what happens with those if they're able to find a house. So that has proven to be a popular program. We have just under $8,000 left that hasn't been allocated.
How much?
Just under 8,000.
8,000.
So the number in the report, the available 29,200, that's what's available that hasn't been paid out, but a good chunk of that is spoken for and kind of earmarked for the applicants that haven't closed yet. So yeah, just under 8,000 actually available for a new applicant. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's about all, unless there's any questions.
Anybody have any questions for Heather? Seeing none, entertain a motion.
So moved. I'll make a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carries. Public Housing Program, EDA claims list here. Anything on that? Stands out? Anybody?
Just a progress payment to Poppy Distributing for the capital fund project at Broadway House, and we'll draw down out of capital funds to reimburse for that $15,000 later today. And then we had a turnover, so we had replaced flooring in one of the rental houses. So that was another big ticket item. That tenant had lived there over 10 years, so it was time to replace flooring.
Why was that? Replace flooring, 10 years, what's the,
Well, there was still carpet in the bedrooms in that unit, and that would have been replaced when this tenant moved in. And that's about the life of carpet, and we actually, when we have a turnover now, we take the carpet out and we're putting in more of a maintenance-free flooring. So the entire house got done, and now we should be good for many, many years.
sounds good, thank you.
Good. Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item number 5, Economic Development Director, Assistant City Manager Activity Report. You want to go on that, Audra?
Sure. Thank you. This
We
is
all
my
read it, I think, but we'll let you talk.
okay. Thank you. This is my first time on the big kids table, which feels great. Just working on doing some meetings, a lot of research, getting familiar with city departments. Also, it's great that people are reaching out. They have ideas and they have projects they want to work on. So that's a little bit of baptism by fire, because there's certainly things I don't know. So doing a lot of research with that and making some really good connections with regional economic development entities. Great conversation yesterday with somebody from SMIF, Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation, on some childcare things. So that's kind of what I'm working on at the moment. City Manager Dalton's been very helpful in answering my questions and giving me direction, but we are we're not at 100% yet, but it's going very well.
Great, thank you. Any questions?
Audrey, I know back in March, we hired Retail Strategies, and the assistant manager economic development position was kind of going to be the contact person for that. Have you worked with that yet? Is that in your?
I have not. No.
Because I'm thinking our 6 months is about up.
Okay.
So I would think next month we should have a report from them, or I wonder if they will be coming here to give us a report. The other entities as well, the chamber and everybody else that pitched in. If I remember right, they said after 6 months we wouldn't hear much from them for the first 6 months. They're gonna research all the stores and availability and what could come into the downtown or other retail entities, but at 6 months we'd get our first glimpse of what they're doing.
I know we've gotten some information from them, so let me pursue that a little bit more and see what we can do by next month.
Let's see, yeah, I think that Justin was willing to come here and give reports, I believe, so.
Okay.
We'll check with them to see. I don't know if that's in their budget to come out again, but I'm sure they can give us a PowerPoint or something that we can.
Or to come to one of the entities to make a report. Maybe it's city council, maybe we all chipped in, so if they can get to one of them, be nice. Or if not, a report.
Okay.
Would be helpful.
We can look into that.
If it's not in the budget, can we like Zoom them in or something like that? Do a conference call with them?
We can set up a conference call at one of the meetings, just put the speakerphone out there and they can have a conversation. We can probably flip through the PowerPoint on the screens. Wouldn't be outside the realm of possibility. So whether it's here, council, one of the other entities.
Maybe a representative from all the entities. The one person or something that they all would meet in a conference call or something. So, because we all have skin in the games for that system to work and help fill our retail. So, okay, thank
good.
you.
Anything else? Not, entertain a motion, accept the report.
I'll move it.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion?
I don't know, this is awful quick.
I know.
Just kidding.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carries. With no more business, meeting adjourned.
Oh.
Charlie?
Audrey.